Welcome back to the 90% Silver Market Watch. I've been doing this now. This is your 40th, 40 weeks in a row. I've been bringing this to you folks. These videos take a lot of work. I spend every Friday night about 45 minutes, close to an hour, digging for the information for you, putting them on the flashcards so you guys can have a visuals, see what's going on in the markets. Please help me out with the like. That really helps get the videos out, folks. It really does. Help me out with that. Consider sharing this. If you're not yet subscribed, come join us. You're going to get the truthful information on this channel. Let's just get into it right now. We're going to start with APMEX this week. Everything was on sale according to them at APMEX. The H stands for Franklin Silver Halves per roll. Q stands for Washington Silver Quarters. The D stands for Roosevelt Silver Dimes, so we're all on the same page. APMEX per roll, Franklin Halves was $248.89. Quarters was $245.32 for $10 face. Roosevelt Silver Dimes is $125.16 for $5 face. Breakdown over APMEX. It comes out to be $12.44 each for the Franklin Halves. Silver Quarters, $6.13 each. Roosevelt Silver Dimes, $2.50 each. JM came to be $256.61 for $10 face. Washington Silver Quarters, same price, $256.61 for $10 face. A little high on their Roosevelt Silver Dimes, but they were $130.10 for $5 face. Breakdown with them. JM, $12.83 each for the Franklin Halves. $6.41 for the Washington Silver Quarters. Silver Dimes, Roosevelt, $2.60. SD. You know, they claim to have the best price, folks. Best price, period. That's what they advertise on their webpage. This is why I tell people to shop around, shop around, shop around. Make sure you are getting the best price. Make sure you are getting from a good source. I think all these sources I'm talking about today, they're all reputable dealers out there. It comes down to be price, I think. It just comes down to be price. $260.53 for the Franklin Halves. $10 face. $249.80 for $10 face. Roosevelt Silver Dimes comes out to be $120.97 for $5 face. Breakdown, $13.03 for the Franklin Halves. So called best price, right? $6.25 each for the Washington Silver Quarters. $2.42 each for the Roosevelt Silver Dimes. Friends at Hero Bowling, they seem to come up a little bit this week. $247.20 for $10 face. $247.20 for $10 face for the Washington Silver Quarters. Roosevelt Silver Dimes is $123.60 for $5 face. Their breakdown comes out to be $12.36 each for the Franklin Halves. Washington Silver Quarters comes out to be $6.18 each. Roosevelt Silver Dimes comes out to be $2.47 each. Channel sponsor Pinbacks comes out to be $247.40 for $10 face for the Franklin Halves. Silver Quarters, $246.70 for $10 face. Roosevelt Silver Dimes comes in at $123.50 for $5 face. Breakdown. Channel sponsor Pinbacks breakdown. $12.37 each for the Franklin Halves. Washington Silver Quarters breaks down to be $6.16. Roosevelt Silver Dimes comes in at $2.47 each. Monument Metal still running their sale. Franklin Halves, $241.17 for $10 face. Washington Silver Quarters comes in at $243.31 for $10 face. Their Roosevelt Silver Dimes, $121.66 for $5 face. Breakdown over Monument Metals is $12.06 each. Silver Quarters breaks down to be $6.08 each. Roosevelt Silver Dimes comes in at $2 $1.43 each. There are your prices, folks. As you see, everybody 2 weeks in a row now. Everything's in stock of all the bullion dealers I've talked about. We don't see that a lot. We're going to keep a close eye, see what's going on in the market. If you folks been with me for a while, you have seen many weeks, this bullion dealer don't have it. This bullion dealer don't have it. Out of stock here, out of stock here. Seems like right now, for the past 2 weeks, everybody's having it in stock. We're going to keep doing this report. Let's check the melt values, folks, on the coins. War nickels. I know some people don't like them. I love them. They're melting for $1.82 this week. Your silver dimes have a melt value of $2.34 each. All the Washington silver quarters you see on the table have a melt value of $5.85 this week. That's what it closed on Friday night, folks. Silver halves, 90% silver halves. $11.70 each. 40% silver halves have a melt value of $4.78. I'm going to take a break and show you what I got last night. Since we're talking about the 40% silver halves, I found 6 more. 6 more 1967s. The price was $20.99. Shipping was a little high. $7.10. For the 6 of them was $28.09. Okay. People can say you pay too much for a shipping coin shop because I don't pay for shipping. I'm not worried about the shipping, folks, when you average it in with the price per coin. So with that being said, $28.09 divided by 6 is $4.68 each. The melt value, so that'd be $4.69 I paid each for each coin. With the shipping, the melt value is $4.78, like I just shown you on the screen. So therefore, I still get in within my threshold. My threshold is I will not pay more than $5 each for each coin. And I got them on the melt value. You've seen them before, folks. I've shown this every single time I buy these. I'm going to be transparent. Yes, I get them for less. I get them for a little bit more sometimes. You've seen every single time I've got them less than melt value. I don't know what more to say. Yeah, it might be only 6 here, 5 here. I don't care. Because it adds to my stack. It adds slowly to the stack. Yes, I'm still a long way from my gold. But I'm slowly gaining it with every single coin I pick up. That's how I do it. I'm just being transparent and showing you how I do it. And that's the bottom line. I'm not out there trying to get them all at one time, pay the highest price possible. I'm playing the market too, folks. It's getting tough out there. It's getting tough to find the stuff at decent prices. You need help, my email is always in the description of every single video. Reach out to me, folks. Morgan dollar melt values. Or Peace dollar melt values, 2501. Again, just the melt value, not the numismatic value at all. Just the silver content in the coins. Eisenhower. I'm not a fan of these. I do not stack these. But I know there's some of you like these very, very much. They have a melt value of $10.22 each. Your Silver Eagles have a melt value of $32.34 each. People say silver's not done nothing. Silver is the dead cat. Not going to do anything. Well, here we go again, folks. I'm going to show this every single week. We're going to keep track. Year to date, since January 1st, silver's up $3.11. Or up 10.64%, folks. Silver's not done nothing. You might want to take another look. Gold dropped back a little bit. 546.20. Or up 20.68%. Look, gold outperformed everything, folks. Gold has performed outstanding. Silver will come along for the ride eventually. Exactly when? I don't know. Okay, I just don't know. Platinum is up $78 $8.60 or up 8.63%. Copper is up 57 cents per pound or up 14.08%. Bitcoin up $8,890.35. This is as of last night when I took these numbers, folks. This number may not be exactly what you're seeing because Bitcoin does trade 24/7. So I just want to make aware when I took these numbers for you. I always take these numbers Friday night between 7 p.m. Eastern time to 11 p.m. I got done with all this in between a phone call for the shop. I started at 7. I finished this stuff up about 9 o'clock. So I did not spend 2 full hours. I had a couple phone calls for the shop, took care of those people, and I finished up. So I'm in between everything, folks. The Dow Jones is finally back up right now. 110 points or up 110.52 points or up 0.26%. Let me end with this, folks. Let's go with the Bitcoin meme coins. You guys know I don't like them. There are people say you can't use, there's a very bad excuse to hit Bitcoin, meme coins, crypto coins, whatever you want to call these things. A very bad example, when the power goes out, you're not going to be able to use it. Well, you guys just don't want to admit it. That's one bad thing that can happen. People say the power goes out, everything stops. Okay, for the most part. But right now, as we're talking, physical cash, you can still use this without power. You can still use physical silver and gold without power. I don't know what's more to say. You know, I talked about Coinbase getting hacked. The insiders that worked there sold people's information for money. Is your Bitcoin meme coins really safe, folks? These cryptocurrency-based exchanges, hackers get in there, folks. How are you going to get hacked with your silver and gold at home? I like to know that. How are you going to get hacked with dollars at home? No, you're not going to make any interest if you got dollars at home. Silver and gold don't provide interest at all. We've had problems in the banking system now. What happens? These Bitcoin exchanges, meme coin exchanges, these platforms, they just crash. You think this computer system is going to come back up and running and all your money is going to just magically appear again? How are you going to prove that you have that much meme coins, Bitcoin? You better take screenshots. You better take screenshots at least a couple times a day, folks, in case something happens. That's all I can warn you folks on if you're into this type of stuff. But, you know, I'm not trying to pick on the people that own Bitcoin meme coins, but really, wake up. I mean, that's the best thing I can say. I mean, you got no defense when I say, or when people say you can't use it with no power, and you just come back with, that's not a good excuse, CoinShop Chris. Well, it's the truth. You can't use it. No, the power probably won't be out for long. I'll take that. But, you know, for the ones that live in the Gulf, up the eastern seaboard, where hurricanes happen, I'm sure most people who live in the Gulf, live on the East Coast, have experienced some major storm in the past and power's been out. Take you back to the ice storm of 1998 in Maine, in Canada. People were out of power for 2 or 3 weeks. Now, Bitcoin was not around then. These meme coins weren't around then. But they are around now. If we get another major storm like that, and the power's out for a couple of weeks, how are you going to use your coins when there's no power? There's no thing. Or the internet just comes crashing down. You know, what goes up must come down, folks. You build an infrastructure, it's going to come down eventually. Look what happened to Sears. Look what happened to these giant retail stores. Something better and bigger comes along, and wipes them away. I just don't know more to say. Silver and gold have been resilient for 5,000 years. You know, I made a comment the other day on the channel, name me a time, you know, that silver and gold was worthless. Someone put it in, and this person made a good point. Well, silver and gold was worthless until someone found it. Okay, I'll take that. But name me another time after it was found that silver and gold have been worthless. 5,000 year history versus less than 15 years with these meme coins, Bitcoin, crypto scams. I'll hang on to my silver. I will never get a meme coin. I will never dabble into Bitcoin because I don't trust it. It's a Ponzi scheme to me, folks. And I know this, a lot of you agree with me. Some of you would disagree with me with that. That's fine. I wish everybody well who's into this meme coin, Bitcoin, crypto scheme. And I hope you make a ton of money. Prove us wrong. Just prove us wrong then. But when that power goes out, or you lose your cell phone for 2 or 3 days, or you drop your cell phone and you break your cell phone, and you have no other way to access to your Bitcoin, your meme coin, I don't want to hear it. Because I know I can take this stuff right now. If I needed this, I can take this to the coin shop that I work for and trade it back for this. Or physically use this at a farmer's market during a grid down situation, a power outage, because you can still use this with no power. You can still use the dollars with no power because it's physical. It's not some digital stuff on the screen. If you folks have any questions for me, please email me. Don't forget to check out channel sponsor Pinbacks, folks. We got a giveaway coming up. You guys know what it is. I'm going to show you real quick. We got the giveaway coming up, folks. We got 6 days left. Pinbacks has generously donated 5 of the Frontier Mint Silver Bars. If you want them before the giveaway, get them now. They are limited supply. Frontier Mint. What a perfect gift for Memorial Day coming up, folks. For the 4th of July. I'm also donating a 1 ounce silver eagle, folks. That's 6 ounces the winner's going to get. Plus, I'm also donating 1 Franklin $half as well. That's over 6 ounces of silver to the lucky winner. You must be subscribed, folks. You must live in the United States to win. If you are, make sure you are subscribed. Check your subscriptions now, folks. I will be checking. And I will be checking if you were subscribed prior to your win. So when I pick the winner, I'm gonna go make sure before I release the video, I'm gonna make sure that is a good entry. You see who the original winner was. If there's any hiccups on there, I'll post a comment in that comment section on that video next Friday morning. We'll be picking another winner the next video. So please double check your subscriptions. It don't cost you nothing to subscribe to Coin Shop Chris. Never will cost you anything on this channel for anything. If people like to make a donation, that's up to you. There are 2 ways to do that. My PayPal link is in the description of every single video, or you can use a super thanks, which can be found in the comment section below. There's a little heart right next to the comment section with a little dollar sign. You can donate that way as well. Look, I appreciate it all, folks. But keep in mind, all my content's free. Always will be. So thank you to you all. Thank you to channel sponsor Pinbacks, folks. Folks, check them out. A lot of times they got the best price possible. Call Michael. Call Brian up. Let me know that Coin Shop Chris sent you. You want bigger giveaways? You got to place an order with them anyways. Let them know that I sent you that way. That way they can judge what the next giveaway is going to be. Thank you all so much for your support on this channel. Make sure you like the video, folks. Make sure you share it. Make sure to subscribe. Help me get the information out. Share it on Facebook. Share it on X. Share it on any other social platform you want to share this video on. Let's show people that silver and gold hold its value. I've shown a video of that yesterday, folks, where the customer was mad and he basically kept the silver that he had. If you not check that video out, check that video out as well. Again, I cannot be more grateful. We've been almost doing this for a year, folks. June 11th, I believe, is my anniversary date since I released my first video. Come a long way on this channel in less than a year. Let's keep it going, folks. Thank you so much for your support. We will talk to you this afternoon.